Hello and welcome everyone. It's Mustafa and today I'm starting a new segment. It's for farming mounts and today we'll start off with Zul'Gurub. In Zul'Gurub there's two mounts. There's the Swift Julian Panther and the armored Razashi Raptor. How you get here as Alliance, it's really easy. You just take a flight path from Stormwind to the rebel camp and then you can fly or walk to the instance. As the horde, it's a little bit harder. You need to go to Ratchet, catch the boat, and go across to Booty Bay. And then when you're in Booty Bay, you can fly or walk to the instance. And the instance is in the northeast. You can see walls on the map and where they kind of end, or there's like an opening. That's where the instance is. Now this instance is a heroic, and you don't actually have to do all the bosses. You just do the bosses that drop the mounts, and you just kill that first troll you saw, and then you're gonna kill the big mask. And the cool thing about Hunter is if you disengage you get a speed boost for 6 seconds, so it's really handy for doing this instance. Save some time. If you don't mount up you can just disengage and get your speed boost. So the first boss is in this building. To kill another mask you go inside and she's in the bottom. And you can avoid all the mobs in here. Sometimes your pet will aggro them, but he can kill them on his own. And down in the bottom here, there's High Priestess Kilnara, and she drops the Swift Julian Panther. But the drop rate is really low. I haven't had it drop. I've been doing it every day just about for almost 2 months, and I haven't had either of the mounts drop. So it takes a while. It's a heroic, so you can only do it once per day on each character. So you go back out. And another cool thing about this heroic is you can mount up, so it makes it a little faster. Both of these bosses actually are really easy. Not only do you kill them in about 3 seconds, but there aren't any mechanics. If you end up doing Jindu, there will actually be mechanics, but you don't have to do him unless you want Transmog or a Chaos Orb or something like that. Actually, the most challenging thing about this heroic is this next part. You're going up a hill and there's a bunch of boulders. When I first started doing this, it was a real challenge. But once you get used to it, it's pretty easy. So I just want to show you real quick what happens if you do get hit by the boulders. You go flying backwards. So if you go all the way to the top and then you just get hit by one of the boulders, you go flying all the way down to the bottom. And you'll take some falling damage, and then you have to go all the way back up again. As you can see, I just go right up and dodge the boulders. And sometimes you can go between these guards and not aggro them. Obviously I failed. So I just get up against the wall, press everyone's favorite skill in the game, Barrage. The last boss is Bloodlore Manticore, and he drops the armored Razashi Raptor. The last thing is, if you're doing this on your main, this doesn't really concern you, but if you have a lot of alts and you just want to stick an alt outside Zul'Gurub and then just run Zul'Gurub every day on that alt, you want to make sure you take that alt back outside, because when the 24-hour lockout ends, it's going to teleport you to wherever your Hearthstone is, and that could be a problem depending where that is. And it takes maybe 30 seconds to take it back out of Zul'Gurub. And then you just log out. Next day you come back and do it again until you get those 2 mounts. That makes it a little bit easier than just having to come all the way to the instance every single day on your main character. If you have an extra character you're not using, you can just sit it outside the instance and then just do it every day. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've had this mount drop for you, because I haven't. Or you can try, see if you can get it to drop. Maybe you're one of those lucky people who gets it on your first try. If there's a mount you like to see, comment or message me, let me know. One last thing I wanted to let you know, I have a Twitter account. I started it recently, and it's UMadExodar. I also have some t-shirts. I just created my first one, and if you want to support the channel or support me, then you can buy a t-shirt or at least check it out. And I'll have the links to my Twitter and that page in the description. And I'll also add the directions how to get here in the description, just in case that didn't make sense when I said it in the video. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.